Welcome back to Houston Life. The lights and shadows in the life of trailblazing local ballerina Lauren Anderson are the subject of an innovative new production at Stages.
It's called Plumshuga, written and directed by Houston's first Black Poet Laureate, D.E.E.P, who joins us alongside Lauren Anderson herself to chat about this remarkable project. Ladies, it's great to see you both.
Thank you for having us.
Okay.
It's awesome to be here.
And Lauren, we know you have such an incredible story. Talk about how y'all linked up and how this production came to life.
Well, Deborah emailed me and said, I have a project and I'm wondering if you would be interested. She comes to my office and says these words: I'd like to write a piece about the arc of your life. And I said, okay. And then she said, in your own words. And I went, huh, okay. And here we are, 3 years later.
Unbelievable, because, you know, Deep,
Yes.
that's how you go by.
Yes.
How did this story speak to you, Lauren's story? Why did you want it in her own words, and why did you want to bring it to life?
I think everyone has a Lauren Anderson story. Everyone I ran into in Houston was constantly talking about her and gushing. And so for me, it was to take kind of this feeling everyone had about having this person in their life that was iconic in some way and finding a way to make her human and accessible for audiences.
Okay, let's talk about the name, Plumshuga. How did this come about?
Yeah, that was definitely my idea. You know, Lauren talks about dancing the Sugar Plum Fairy and that being a huge part of her life. And so we wanted to have something that both gave a nod to the classical world as well as, you know, captured her blackness and her culture and the way that she is for us in the neighborhood, right?
Yeah.
It's perfect.
It really is.
Perfect.
Chris Shepard, who was just up here on stage with us, said, Plumshuga, go see it. It's phenomenal. I have no other words other than phenomenal. So there's lots of mediums here that take you through this production. Lauren, you were able to see it, right?
Yes, I've seen it quite a bit.
And to sit there and watch it, what was that like for you? I know this is your life. You've lived it.
Yes, the first time I was a hot mess. I was a blubbering, you know, I sounded like, and I say this in the play, Katharine Hepburn, you know.
Right.
But it's been quite cathartic going through this with Deborah, and I say we went through it together. But, you know, I've watched it more and more, and I love it, and now I'm starting to watch the audience watch it. I know, don't do that. That's a no-no. I shouldn't do that because...
You're just crying?
Well, because I'm watching them watch, it's almost worse.
Out-of-body experience.
It's out of body. So the next time I go, I'm gonna try to go and just enjoy it and not be so judgy. Because I'm extra judgy. The thing, it's weird, you know, we can be judgy. But the whole thing is about me being okay with being okay, and me watching other people watch it is not okay. So
it must be a very surreal experience.
It is surreal, but it's wonderful in the way that I rise. I'm still rising. I'm still coming out of all the things, and I'm not going to give away all the things, but all the things. And every time I watch it, it continues to give me hope that and knowledge that I'm doing the right thing by having this unveiled to the world.
You certainly are doing the right thing, and I think, you know, as moms, as friends, as daughters, sons, we are constantly evolving. We're continuing to grow, and that's how we become better humans of this world. And Deep, tell me, you know, everybody thinks, Lauren, you know, you were the principal dancer, you have the first, and so many things. Your story is not just all about rainbows and unicorns. I mean, there's leaps and valleys here.
Yeah, one of the phrases that we take from the show is every fairy tale has a conflict. And so I think it really was about thinking what are the things that she's had to hurdle over that are beyond just the things we assume, right? We assume that the glass ceiling of race is one that we're going to see as a center of the story, but she's much more of a complex person than that. And so we wanted to really make room for her to talk about the things that she struggled, even if it was just self-doubt.
And Deep, we understand in your first meeting with Lauren to talk about this project, you were petrified, in your words. Is that true?
Absolutely. You know, I mean, she's the Lauren Anderson. So, you know, how audacious am I to ask if I could write her life story, right? But she's been nothing but a gracious collaborator and a kind heart and a sister of mine now, right, that we've been able to create this work together, and I'm so grateful.
Well, hang on, because she's the Deborah D.E.P, first Black Poet Laureate of Houston, slam poet extraordinaire, and she's done libretto with the opera sung on Marian Anderson, and she's danced herself with the Houston Ballet. It's not like I didn't know who she was, and I wasn't a bit intimidated when she stepped into my office, because I was in big admiration of D.E.E.P. So
That is
there.
so sweet.
Well, I love you too.
Mutual love, mutual respect. Ladies, what an inspirational show, and congratulations to both of you. It seems like just the perfect partnership.
Thank you.
It's been a blast.
It's been awesome.
Absolutely.
Well, for more information, we have shared the link on the Scene On section of our website. That's HoustonLife.tv. Ladies, thanks so much.
Lauren
Thanks for
Anderson
having
and
us.
Deborah D.E.E.P. Mouton, it's great seeing you both.
Thank you for having us.